Today we're going to tackle simple mouth movements by making exactly what you're watching right now. All right, let's get going.
Brickology!
All right, today I'm going to try to do something I've been wanting to do, which is mouth movements. I've got my camera set up here. I'm just going to record a quick audio thing and then, sync it up to him so he's acting it out a little bit. In Garageband, I just recorded a really quick little snippet of me saying, hey, this is testing out mouth movements. I'm now going to flip back to Dragonframe and sync up the guy. All right, here we are in Dragonframe, and I just dropped the audio. If you look here, here's the audio WAV file. And me going,
all right, this is it.
All right, and I just made him act it out. So let's see what he looks like. All right, this is a test for the mouth movements. How does it look? How does it look? All right. Okay, so here we are in Photoshop. The next thing I need to do is make the background transparent. So when I put this on the screen, you don't see any of this white. So I'm just in Photoshop. I'm going to do this quick selection tool and just grab, just grab the background. I mean, grab the foreground. And I'm going to right click, layer via copy. Then over here, I'm going to go to the background layer and boom, it's transparent. Save this, and I'm going to do this, let me say mouth, open, smile. I'm going to save all these and then go into Final Cut. And here we are in Final Cut Pro. Let's play this again just to remind us where we're at. Yep. All right, this is a test for the mouth movements. How does it look? How does it look? All right. Now, if I were a smarter man, I would have made it so he doesn't move at all. But as you know in all my videos, whenever I have the minifigures talk, they always move around, and I like that effect. So I had to move around, and the reason why I'm using Final Cut is because I know I'm going to have to track the mouth to his movements. See, his mouth keeps moving. So in our last step, I removed the background in all of these. If you look right here, this is the shape of one of the mouths. You notice the background is now black, so that's transparent. So if I take this and put it down here, you see there's the mouth right now. These are very simple shapes. I just want to see if I can pull this off. Now, I've got Final Cut set so that when I slide the mouse across, you hear the audio, and that's important. I mean, I can see the audio waveform, but I also want to hear it, so I know exactly where to put it. So I know it starts right here. He opens his mouth, so he's got to have something. I'm going to cut this. Not cut that. I'm going to cut the mouth, slide that over. So let's see. So all is here, and then we know he opens his mouth. So this, I'm going to have to shape it, size it so that it fits the guy's mouth. And let's have a bigger view here. That might be a bit too big for his mouth, for his face, but I want it big enough to cover his mouth. So this, I can shape it a little bit tighter like that. And that looks pretty good. This is just a quick test, so that's fine with me. Let's see what that looks like.
All right.
Oh. You see how his body moves while he speaks. So if I go back into this piece, you see this little thing open up here. I'm going to start a keyframe so that when he moves, I can track right here. So now this needs to move up to stay with his mouth. Excuse me. See how it fits with? And maybe let's have this a little bit longer. And right about here is where he opens his mouth again. So let's take that, copy it. I'm just going to drop it right there. Maybe move this over one. But now you see it's off target. So I need to, and I hope I'm doing this right. If you guys are like, man, you're taking a long way around, I probably am. I just wanted to see if this will work. All right. And he moves again. So here, I've got to transform it again and move it down so it'll track with his mouth. All right. Let's see if all right looks all right.
All right.
Oh, that's not bad.
All right.
Huh.
All right.
That's not bad.
All right.
Okay, everybody, that has taken a little bit of time. This is what I've got so far, and I've only done a few seconds of it. Let's watch.
All right. This is a test for the mouth movements.
All right. Not bad.
All right. This is a test for the mouth movements.
Now you notice I used a couple of different shapes of the mouth, and I think that looks okay so far.
All right. This is a test for the mouth movements.
Sure, there's no teeth or tongue in the mouth, but I'm pretty pleased with these simple shapes. It looks pretty effective so far. Let's do this. I'm going to show you the process one more time just for this line.
How does it look? How does it look?
How does it look? How does it look? Let's go over that. So again, I need this on skimming so that you can hear the audio and you can see the audio waveforms. How starts here, and he's leaning his head back, so I want the open. Let's take that. Oh, let's move it over. So I just want a piece of this. Slide that over. So now we're focusing on this. First, I want to make this smaller so it fits his face. And that's close enough. Go to 200% so I can fine tune it. I just want it covering his mouth. How? There we go. That's kind of a big how. So let's flatten it and square it off. That looks okay. All right. Let's see if he moves his face. That's okay.
How does it?
Let's copy it again there.
How does it?
Huh. And look starts around here.
How does it look?
Oh, that's a big look. So again, I go back to 100%. I need to shape this into his face. Go back to 200%, fine tune it. This I want a little bit more of an O because he's saying look. That looks all right.
Look.
And he moves his head. So this one we're going to have to track. Good. Let's shape it a little bit more. That might be a little big. That's all right. All right. So now we're going to have to track this. So let's see what happens. See how he moves his face? So the mouth needs to follow it. Because the word ends around here.
Look, how does...
There we go. So now let's track this. Transform. So this shows up. This is for the keyframing. Yes, I want to keyframe. He turns his head there. So here I want to move this along with it. I think it moves one more time. There we go. And right here, I want this mouth to move with him. Let's see if there's any more. There we go. So let's see what that looks like.
Look how...
And it follows his face.
Look how...
See how it follows his face?
Look how did...
That's cool. And Let's go back to 100%. Let's see what that looks like.
All right, this is a test for the mouth movements. How does it look?
It's not perfect. And I finished the rest of it. There wasn't really that much more, actually. Let's see what I did.
All right.
I just put the smiley face. I wanted to see what it looked like.
Wow. All right.
I don't know if I like the smiley face right here so much, but like I said, I just wanted to test it, see how it looked. Let's watch the whole thing.
All right, this is a test for the mouth movements. How does it look? How does it look? All right.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to save this, and then let's see what the absolute final version looks like. Here we go. All right, this is a test for the mouth movements. How does it look? How does it look? All right. Super cool. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Obviously, the more detail you put in the drawing of the mouth, the better it'll turn out, but I'm happy with this. Please subscribe to the channel. I can bring you more tutorials like this. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
Subscribe! 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 Subscribe!
Hey, cut it out. Sorry.